What's up everybody, RetroPie Guy here. Today we're going to be going over this really cool Star Wars theme for our RetroPie Guy 256GB micro SD game collection card for the Raspberry Pi 4 and Raspberry Pi 400. This game card has over 24,000 retro video games, and now we have over 250 different theme options that you can choose from. So when you get your card, you're going to have that comic book theme selected as default. We're going to do another YouTube video tutorial on exactly how to go in and change out your theme. It's super easy. You just have to download and update your system, download new themes. It only takes a couple minutes, if that. I actually think it only takes about 30 seconds to download most of these themes, and there's, again, over 250 of them, so you can find a lot of really cool stuff in here, and it's super easy to switch between the themes as well. So today we're just going to tour this Star Wars theme. So if you're a Star Wars fan like I am, it's super cool. All these different options here for game collections have different graphics too. So when you select this theme, you're going to come to the settings page. This is your RetroPie settings and options page. So if we hit A, we jump in here, we can go up and down through our different options. So we have audio, Bluetooth, configuration editor, we have our themes, our file manager, we have splash screens, Wi-Fi at the bottom, and each one of these pages has different graphics inside it as well. A lot of these themes, they're really cool, but a lot of them are pretty simple. They have, you'll scroll through like all the different game collections, you'll have the same graphic here. So for this Star Wars theme, there's a ton of content, so each screen is different. So if we go down to our Nintendo, we have all these different, we have our Famicoms, our Super Nintendo, Game Boy. All these collections have different graphics, and now when we go into them, we can jump down here. We'll see our text list on the right, we'll see our gameplay video preview in the center. We get some information on the game too, under the Star Wars logo there. So it'll say like how many players the games are for, when it was released. It'll say the genre, and then these Death Stars are actually a rating system, so it actually rates the games. Basically a 5-star system, but we're using Death Stars here to keep the Star Wars theme going. And then we of course have our game description right below the rating system there. So if we hit B, we can get out of this one, and we'll jump down to we have our Famicom, Super Nintendo, Game Boys. We have Nintendo 64, so we have Kylo Ren for that one. Nintendo DS, Virtual Boy. And what's really cool about the Star Wars theme is it's not just specific to one movie. It pretty much covers everything. So you can find your classic stuff all the way up to your newest Star Wars releases. So we have our Sega systems here. That's I think that one's a New Hope right there. So that's the original Star Wars. We have all of our Segas here, some Millennium Falcon art, Atari, PC Engine. Really cool. There's just so much content for Star Wars here. So if you're a Star Wars fan, I think this one's going to be a big hit. This is definitely in my top 3 themes on the new update here. So arcade, we have our MAME files, our Neo Geo, Apple II, and again, all these have different artwork. We have our ports, our Cody, and then we have down here, you'll find your collections, all games list, which is Darth Vader. So if we hit A here, we have our list of every game on the entire card. You can hit select and go to this jump to menu here. We can jump to, different letters or numbers that the games would start with, so we're not scrolling this massive list, because there are 24,000 games on this list. So if you're looking for something in like the something that starts with S, for example, like hey, here on your Star Wars thing, you're looking for a Star Wars game. If you're on the 007s here, you could be scrolling down to the S's for probably 45 minutes. There's so many games on here. So with this jump to, we just go to the S, hit A, boom, we're right to all of our S titles here, and we'll just scroll up, and you can actually change the settings, so you either scroll up or down with this, but super easy to do. And then we can hit B to go back. Again, we have our favorites list here, so we can save games to our favorites, so they're easily accessible. Last played, it tracks what games we played last, so You can jump through here and find all of those. And then finally we're back to our settings page. So that will conclude our tour for this Star Wars theme for our game collection card. So definitely check back with us on YouTube. We're going to be doing that video on navigating through, updating your system, and getting access to all these different themes available. A lot of people don't know how many themes that they can choose from. Everybody kind of sticks with that comic book theme on there. So it's definitely cool to be able to jump in here and explore your different options. So if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel here. We're going to be doing a tour of a lot of our different theme options, as well as gameplay demos, tutorials on the RetroPie system, as well as the Raspberry Pi 4 and Raspberry Pi 400. And then, of course, check us out online at www.retropieguy.com. Thanks for watching.